Greetings. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point of looking for that earth angel to make an appointment. I mean, with all of that divine judgment energy in the cards, it just seems like a better choice to make. I mean, I guess they prefer medical bills and things like that. It's what it is. I mean, I want to talk to the earth angel to know what all they had to heal from. That's my question, because I mean, when I hear you readers say that their plan was to keep an earth angel from missing an opportunity and having to heal over and over and over again. That's why I pulled these. I figured I'd look the part. I'd look the part of having to heal. That way they don't feel so left out. Browns Cove. Yeah, it's what it is. I mean, you're talking about channeling cosmic intelligence. Okay, cool. We can go with that. You don't tell everything that you know. And I don't like to argue with people. I mean, it's a whole lot easier to let them argue with women and Google. They can Google it. They can Google it and argue with women. I'm a firm believer in that shit. Simple enough. That way they know what it's like. They know what it's like being a human lie detector and having to fucking argue with people all the time. It's simple enough. Let them go enjoy that shit. Simple enough. Simple enough. I like the new system. Come on. Come on. We know you want on YouTube. Come on. And I mean, that would be the thing is let John Wick know I have his dog. Come on, because I know how much John Wick loves his dog. And we want to make sure that this weird ass group under judgment didn't get John Wick loaded into some kind of healing cycle, because she just said it. They're getting the information that we have closed out a cycle. Come on, John wants to see you. Simple enough. Simple enough. I walked in, they were like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." I was like, "What?" It's like, "I didn't even recognize you." I was like, "That's the point." That's the point. If it worked on you, hey, come on, come here. Okay, she doesn't want to come here. It's just what it is. She wants to just stand, and she says, "You can pet me standing here." So now that John Wick is running around a group that got him locked into some kind of a healing cycle, that's got to suck for them. Well, come on. They want to see you. I know they do. No. Okay, she says no, but she really means yes. She wants me to get her nose. Okay, I got her nose. Simple enough. So when I hear that they want to wear the Earth Angel's light like some kind of weird Texas type of mascara, they want to wear the Earth Angel's light like Texas chain mascara. Is that what it is? Mascara? Is that what it is? Silly women. Anyway, I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about witches and whatever the hell whatever y'all are talking about. Y'all are talking about weird shit. Now, me looking for an earth angel that's glowing like a Scotlight, that would be the thing, because I want to know what they had to heal from over and over and over again. I mean, while this group is worried about money and medical bills, simple enough. I can find out. I can find out from the horse's mouth. A horse is a horse, of course, and it's just what it is. I mean, you don't want to focus on watching people have to go through a healing cycle over and over and over again, because it is karma, and you can't really expect people to do in a group what you haven't already done yourself. And I know how shocking that is for them to hear. However, I mean, there hasn't been any communication, so I really don't care. Hey, are you biting? Well, come here. She wants to be a part of the reading. Come on. I mean, that would be the thing, until I can make an appointment and ask, because I want to find out for myself. I want to find out for myself just exactly what all these ladies are talking about. And I mean, if I can't find that person, well, then I guess I'll just have to watch a group heal over and over and over again. And how that works out for them is none of my concern. It's none of my business. I have to focus on my own business. What? Say it. Say it. She does. She says it. It's what it is. Anyway. Can we do this, please? No. She says no. She says no. Come on, then. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Let me lower the leg. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, it's just what it is. She wants to be a part. And I mean, that would be the thing. Are we going to do the prayer? You ready? You ready to clear the cards? God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. You guys ever seen the movie The Fly? It is pretty cool once you walk into the Pleiadian Master's light marker, but you're just kind of healing the dog at the same time. Because, I mean, even though you can't see etheric energy on my Jose Silva mind control screen spinning around me at the speed of light, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. I was explaining to Di earlier. I was like, after years of the revolving door of self-improvement programs, and then adding my own bells and whistles to their techniques, it worked out really, really well. Now, when I hear Pisces Kingdom say, Pisces, you're not awakening, you're remembering. That's what I'd like to know. What is Pisces remembering? You guys remembering some things? I'm looking for an earth angel that everyone's talking about, so I can ask them, what are you remembering? What kinds of things are you remembering? Thank you, Spirit. And shout out to Mystic 9. Now, as far as a cataclysm, I mean, with everything that we've already seen going on this entire year that they didn't put an end to, it's good to know that divine protection is available. Definitely good to know divine protection is available. What do you have? She has something anyway. Simple enough. She just grabs stuff and runs around the house shaking it. I see stuff flying through the house. Pretty cool. Anyway, so when you have that energy of a planet being under judgment, how do you guys feel about that? Simple enough. I mean, I know people generally don't ask you about your feelings. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. And when I hear that energy that there's someone out there freaking people out with their intuition, where's that person? I like to be freaked out. I'd like to make an appointment. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. And I mean, if they're attacking your guy's crown chakra, which one of you had your crown chakra attacked? I think that's kind of important. It's kind of the reason why you have all these natural disasters and shit, isn't it? That's what these ladies say. I don't know. You can go ask the ladies, I guess. Simple enough. That was pretty cool. I was listening to Brown's Cove, and she was like, as soon as I mentioned Archangel Michael, there was a gust of wind outside. I was like, well, yeah, that kind of follows under the aspect of God will show you who you can trust. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Now, me personally, I say trust absolutely no one. No one is safe in this situation. So, trust no one except for God. Simple enough. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. I mean, to hear that people don't like, and we're not really responsible for what people like, but they don't like the information that they're getting that, because they only cared about the money and the power, and now we're looking at a cataclysmic event. And I mean, you got to think the dinosaurs were taken out by cataclysm, if you remember any of that. However, when it comes to lizard brains and playing with others' DNA now, my DNA activation techniques, it's just what it is. And that's my question. When I hear that energy in the cards, I want to know which one of you are doing all that they're talking about. Ooh, service. And yes, service would be upside down. I would expect a lot of people's service to be turned off. Simple enough. If you got cataclysm and global judgment, it's just what it is. I would expect a lot of people to lose their service abilities. Anyway, comfort. Yeah, it was in the upside down. Now, we won't read really reversals. We don't read reversals in this. However, with comfort being upside down and service being upside down, yeah, it does. Compassion's upside down as well. And yeah, you really can't expect any of these people to have compassion now that what they wanted for another is going to be happening to them. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. I'm not responsible. But I mean, when I hear readers saying that they're getting the information that the Earth Angel energy closed out a cycle, okay, well, cool. Then that means the Earth Angel's on this cycle over here while they're stuck in a healing cycle, correct? Because I mean, this is the time. I hear readers say this is a time for healing, and I was like, well, yeah, for some of them, over and over and over and over again. What do you have? She said, it doesn't matter. I'm playing with it, so it doesn't matter. She got a new toy. Anyway, comfort. Comfort. And I mean, when I hear that they did everything, they wanted the Earth Angel to struggle. They wanted the Earth Angel to struggle, and they did everything in their power to create struggle after struggle after struggle. Well, then that tells me that now that cycle's closed out, then the whole group is going to have to struggle, struggle, struggle at the same time as heal, heal, heal over and over and over again. Comfort. Look at that. Look at that. In times of great pain, loss, or any other difficulty, everyone needs someone to lean on. The angel of comfort is a dependable source of care who will gently surround you with unconditional love and light. When you are in particular need of comfort, find a space to sit quietly and call on the angel to soothe your worry or sadness. You may be astonished at how quickly the pain passes when you put your trust in her. If it is someone else who needs comforting, the angel encourages you to give your time and attention without hesitation. By offering this loving energy without counting the cost to yourself, you are serving humanity and will reap abundant spiritual rewards. As a lovingly comfort to others, I too am comforted. Symbols: sunlight, handkerchief, shawl or blankie, a mother, a rainbow, and a white feather. She found something. She's letting it know, too. She's letting it know, I found you. I found you, and I am letting you know. Now, as I look for that Earth Angel that needs the comfort, while everyone else is reaping what they've sown in times of great pain, loss, or any other difficulty. Great times of pain, in times of great pain, that's right. It says great pain, loss, or any other difficulty. Simple enough. Service. Service with a smile. It's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. Now, when I hear Pisces Kingdom say Pisces, she says it like that. She says Pisces. Not really. She says Pisces. Spirit was testing you to see if you would choose yourself, and you passed. Now, when I hear her say something like that, and then you hear Zen Zone say, Pisces, a real anointing irritates real demons. And they fumbled the Earth Angel, and that was the final test before their destruction. Hearing that that's the final test before their destruction, that does fit in perfectly with Mystic Nine's Cataclysm. So, I mean, that would be, and that's why I'm looking for the Earth Angel, because I can hear they can take a nap and wake up to towns being gone. So, we want to test that theory. I know how people love conspiracy theories, especially with Wang Fook court structure fires for Thanksgiving, but we don't want to live in the past. We don't want to live in the past. And I don't believe any of that shit anyway. I don't believe anything that I see on the news or Google. I just don't believe any of that shit. None of that. Service. We might not all be able to save lives or do other heroic deeds, but everyone can play a part in society by willingly sharing their talents. The angel of service encourages you to give your capabilities, knowledge, and time to help and inspire others, and thus make a difference in the world. Call on the angel of service to support you as you serve others in your own way. Ask her to show you the people or situations that most need your aid. Now, when I hear that there's a cataclysm or storms of devastation and destruction, when I hear those energies in the cards, I would think that finding that appointment, I want to make an appointment with that earth angel. Simple enough. Why everybody's getting their karma comeuppance? Why everybody? Because that's what they wanted, and you want to make sure. You want to make sure that what they wanted for another, that they're experiencing for themselves, because it does. It helps their souls grow. Helps their souls grow, and thus make a difference in the world. Call on the angel of service to support you as you serve others in your own way. Ask her to show you the people or situations that most need your aid. Now, I would say that the healers, the teachers, the mentors, the people that all these readers are talking about, they're attacking. Those were the people that I would think most need the aid. Simple enough. Simple enough. I think I'm gonna get in the business of resurrecting earth angels, but they have to have a business. They have to have a business to resurrect it. They have to have that rising phoenix energy, because I'm providing the ashes for them to rise from. Ask her to show you the people or situations that most need your aid. If you need money, resources, or assistance, ask her to help you to attract it. Whatever you do for others, do it with warmth for the higher good of all. If there are any tasks that you dislike, ask the angel to help you to accomplish them with gladness and good grace. I offer the best of my talents for the greater good of all. Symbols: uniform, Maltese cross, rose, flag, crowns, scepter, official chain, or medallion. Now, when I hear that there was an individual who was doing everything they could to block the divine path, and Mystic Nine said it so elegantly. So, what kind of demon out of hell would block this? And that's the greedy kind. The greedy, jealous, envious, demon kind, straight out of hell. Those would be the kinds that would block it. However, when you talk about cataclysm in the cards, chances are those will be removed. Those little demon situations are going to be removed, and then we won't have to worry about it anymore. What do you have and why? Oh, she has a, what is it? What do you have? No, you can't have money. She's got money. Hang on. You can't have that. Where did you get that? Imagine that. She found a dime. Do 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 do. That's what it is. She's my little dime piece, Daisy. Stop! No, I took it. I don't have it anymore. It disappeared. It disappeared like all of our problems. It disappeared. Like a cataclysmic event. It just disappeared. Oh, she didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. Let's see, what else do we have? Compassion. There we go. Something. There's certainly a lack mentality of compassion around the collective. However, that's fine. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. And they're starting to see that. They're starting to see that like frilly lace just unfold right before their eyes. Compassion. And that does kind of fit with what Zenzone said. It says every time they block an opportunity, it just leaves room for the universe to give a bigger opportunity. And I've said that over and over again. If the universe is giving bigger opportunities for a healer, well, then that's like lots of people that need healing. And if they keep blocking those, well, looks like restriction has brought a cataclysm, hasn't it? And then you ask yourself, what kind of demon out of hell would block that? Well, the kind that causes cataclysms. Go ask them. The kind of demons out of hell that cause cataclysms. Compassion. Now, when I hear that there's a group that they don't like the message that they're getting, what group would that be? Is that a group that we need to be concerned about, or are they going to be needing to focus on healing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Compassion! Compassion is a heartfelt empathy with other people. It is a true understanding of their situation and outlook, felt as unconditional love that is as deep as the ocean. Now, when you hear the story of the siren, and she did, I mean, she made a deal. And when I hear that, Mystic Nine, she was talking about you have a covenant with God, and that would be not to overfish the seas. That would be not to overfish the sea or abuse your power. And so it is. And when there is an abuse of power, against the divine, well, then generally the divine returns that abuse of power to him, because karma doesn't care. It doesn't really care. Karma has no compassion. Ask Wang Fook Court structure fires for Thanksgiving. Compassion is a heartfelt empathy with other people. It is a true understanding of their situation and outlook, felt as unconditional love that is as deep as the ocean. That's where the captain that overfishes the seas gets to live out their dreams. It is only human to make occasional snap judgments about others through a simple lack of understanding. However, the angel of compassion reminds you that if you take time to find out who people really are and treat them with loving kindness, they may astonish you with what they have learned throughout their lives, the wisdom that they can impart, or the love they can share. Aim to treat each person as if he or she might be an angel in disguise. What do you guys think? I got some reactions there, like I didn't recognize. I was like, well, yeah, that's the point. That's the point. So it's cold outside. It's so cold outside. I hear they tried to leave an earth angel out in the cold. Out, and it's really not even that cold. I'm able to generate a lot of heat. Aim to treat each person as if he or she might be an angel in disguise. If you let the angel in, you see the angel in others. You will always be in divine company. Now, I heard Brown's code. She was talking about the connection of the rays, which, I mean, that would be the universal frequency, and then the key, that would be the life force energy. Now, when she was talking about being able to connect to the highest self, I treat everyone I meet with loving kindness. Symbols: ocean, Indian, namaste, which basically means the divine in me sees the divine in you. And hand gestures: emerald rose and deep well with a heart. So, Brown's Cove was talking about Ray. Dolores Cannon said the second wave, your job is simply to be. You're like antennas. Okay, Brown's Cove was just talking about that. She says, like having an antenna, and it basically is, but you have to visualize it. You have to build. All of these practices are like a muscle. If you don't work them out, there's not going to be any strength. Take a dreidel or a spindle top. I build my own, activate it, and I spin it, and I put it on each chakra, and I leave it there. Just because you can't see etheric energy, it doesn't mean it's not there. It's a visualization. Reiki is limited by your imagination. After you do it for a little while, you start to feel it. Pisces, they can't figure out how you're doing it. Well, I'm fucking telling you right now. Spin a dreidel, give it kinetic energy. Spin it. It's going to start to make a dull hum. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Cool. Universe means one song. Then it's going to turn a color. You're spinning a top. As it spins, it's going to turn red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and then violet. And it's going to burst out into white light or frequency. Cool. So how did you guys ascend up your chakra system? Simple enough. Anyway, Pisces, you're not awakening, you're remembering. Okay, cool. So what is Pisces remembering? That's my question, because I want to find that Earth Angel and find out. I want to ask, what all are you remembering? What kinds of things are you starting to remember? Simple enough, because I mean, everybody's kind of made it to the point of divine judgment on the planet. I can't do anything about people under divine judgment. That's between them and the divine. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, I hope everyone has a beautiful Sunday. Today is Sunday. It's just what it is. Just what it is. I hope everyone has a good time at church. Hope everyone has a good time at church. It's kind of funny. The last short, it was the Scotty Doesn't Know, and it is. It's the second coming bonus track. I was kind of shocked, but it was kind of funny as I was making that. I was listening to the radio, and it was playing Return of the Mac. So you had Return of the Mac as this, and the second coming of Scotty Doesn't Know, the bonus track. Anyway, simple enough. So y'all have a beautiful Sunday, and that's what it is. Y'all can continue looking for this crazy group of witches that have cast dark magic at John Wick's dog. Simple enough. I have John Wick's dog. The dog will be fine. How if you have John Wick chasing you, then I can't make any guarantees. Can't make any guarantees about any of that. Simple enough. Especially if they've got John Wick locked into a healing cycle over and over and over again. May not like that. They may not appreciate that too much. Simple enough. Anyway, not any concern of mine. Namaste.